If I see any chart with a cloud under 4 hours, I instantly just skip it.
Yeah, because it's most of the time it's super noisy, like especially in this environment where a lot of things are consolidating heavily. Even on the legacy side, there are so many great clouds on high time frames right now. That doesn't mean they're going to break out this week, next week. It could take 2 more months. I don't know. But I'd rather take those trades on those charts than anything on lower time frames. It's just a better setup, right? Like I don't know, people are just way too impatient with everything. They want instant gratification, they want instant profits. They don't want to lose money. They don't know how to lose money. They're not comfortable holding a losing position. And they're also not comfortable holding a winning position. I mean, certain people just cannot hold a winner to save their life. They'll hold a loser down to zero. But the moment they're in like 5% profit, they're like, okay, I gotta take profit, right? They're so used to just not making money, I think. Like they're trained to just hold on to the losers and sell the winners. Like it pains me to see it because I see it all the time with people.
That's it's what's his name? Altcoin Psycho has a really really good post that I reference it a few times a year, and it's like he basically says 99% of the time you should be sitting cash, but like when money is on the floor, is like you just pick it up. But he says it's only a handful times a year, and that kind of goes back to what you were saying. Is like you got to be patient and wait for those trades, but when it's time to party, it's time to party. Because that's what I've seen is people like they'll wait and hedge. We'll have a blowout. We'll have complete death wicks, everything having capitulation, and people won't bid it. And then we'll get into chop, and then they want to do 50x leverage trades on low time frames. It's like, man, that's a lavish lifestyle on TikTok, but most of it's fake. Unfortunately.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's either fake or people are only highlighting like their winners, right? They're not highlighting their liquidations because assuredly on 50x they're getting liquidations. Kobe said this a long time ago, but it's true. It's might be offensive to some people, but it's true. Leverage is for poor people, right? If you've got money, you're not really using leverage,
Yeah.
So I like 2 to 5x is like my sweet spot. Trading spot itself is like easy mode because you can hold that shit forever, right? Who cares? Like Bitcoin at 15, Bitcoin at 30, what does it matter? If you think it's going to 200K, you'll be fine, right? Like, yeah. And if you don't, like partition that section of some percentage of allocation, hold that and then trade the rest of it. That's another thing people who are new at trading do, I think, is they are always all in or all out on everything, right? We're all in on Pepe because blah blah blah. Like there's no nuance, there's no massaging, there's none of that. It's always 100 to 0, full throttle, all gas, no brakes type stuff. It's just like eventually people learn like, oh, like I should maybe have certain allocations. I should maybe diversify a little bit, not necessarily a lot, but a little bit. I don't know. It's just things that I've seen over the years, just repeating each cycle, right? Everybody all into Luna, like we were talking about in the pre-show. Like you could trade if you want to trade the Ponzi's, that's on you. But you got to know when the music stops, you got to be ready to find a chair, okay, or leave the room, because that's going to take you with it.
So I always tell people, it's like it doesn't matter if you're 10,000% up. There's only 100% down draw below you at all times, and like you can lose it all in a night. And that's what literally happened with like Luna. Like people lost it all, and there was a lot of people that were 100% Luna allocated, and it's like, gosh, dog it. Like you feel bad for them, but at the same time, like you just try to preach to these people, you need to build some bags of like the OG stuff that isn't really going to be Ponzi'd out. And frankly, I'm a little more mixed now on the legal side of it with like the SEC. I used to tell people a few more coins to kind of like stack, but with the SEC getting ramped up, I said, man, just get some spot bags of Bitcoin and Ethereum, put them on a hard wallet where no one can take them from you, and don't let them rip them out of your hands. I was like, especially like with the time frame we are now coming up to the halving, like all these people that are trying to like overtrade it, like these new guys who aren't trading. I was like, guys, just eat ramen, buy ETH and Bitcoin, and like just hold it. Like it's going to change you if you can manage to not let it go. But they want, like you said, they want to day trade Pepe. It's like, dude, you're gonna get wrecked.